What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Catacombs. So, Tyrese is back in the news again. Or actually, he never really left the news, given this whole situation with his ex-wife. Just keeps getting better and better. Uh, and now this man is apparently he's sitting in jail for not paying child support. And you know what? I want to make this. I want to say this, like it's not just him that this is happening to. It's a lot of men that are dealing with the court system and being put in jail and prison for not paying child support. You know, they're treating it like you didn't pay your taxes. You're going to jail. You know, it's kind of crazy, even though there's literally nothing regarding a child. When it comes to the woman, she can't be put in jail for anything unless she harms the kid, you know. And it's rare that a woman goes to jail for lack of paying child support. Let's be honest. I don't even know, and now maybe it has happened. I don't know, but I haven't seen it. But this guy is in jail right now over child support from a woman that she just doesn't want to let it go. Just doesn't want to let it go, man. I mean, check it out.
Can I get back to my joy, my happiness, and my magic? Can these baby mamas leave me the fuck alone, man? Can they just stop hiring lawyers that's willing to work for them for pro bono because they got a pot of gold waiting on them at the end of the fucking rainbow? Can y'all just move on, go date somebody, go engage, go start a new family? Go just leave me the fuck alone, man. Wow. I mean, fucking thirst buckets, man. And I know these are the mother of my children, but this is true. This is too much. It's been 17 years of this shit, man. I'm about $15 million at this point into having a relationship with my daughters. And I'm not gonna cry. Just explaining to y'all, man, that this shit is exhausting. And women can relate, the higher income earners, the breadwinners of their marriages and their families that's been drugged into court. Y'all can relate to this.
Now, I didn't know that he was dealing with this with the other kid too. But then again, he did say something about crying. So yes, yeah, this has been going on. He said 17 years. This thing's been going on for his man for a long time. And I want to say this too. This is part of the reason why some men just say, to hell with it. They throw their hands up and just say, you know what? I'll just try to make something happen when this child of mine gets of age, so we can actually sit and talk. And there's a lot of men out there, and women too, that are finding out that the reason why they don't have a father in their life is not because the father just didn't want to be around them. It's because their mother, pushed that father away or made it such a difficult ordeal to have himself readily available for those children. She made it so difficult for him that he just can't deal with it. And you got to deal with courts. You got to deal with that woman being bitter or pissed off at you for whatever reason or whatever happened. It's a whole litany of reasons why a relationship won't work out. But some of these women really use the children as pawns and weapons against the man that they made those children with. And I mean, we see it all the time. In Yala Van Zant, she had a couple of episodes where that was proven, where the mother was the problem. How many more family situations that are completely broken or destroyed, or relationships that could have been had with the fathers and their children that never happened because the mother just didn't want it to happen or made it absolute hell. I mean, 50 Cent talks about this with his son. Apparently they were cool at one point. Then all of a sudden his son's mother gets into his head, and now 50 Cent and his son are enemies. Such a sad situation, and it's terrible, man, because it really shouldn't be that type of situation going on. You know, kids need their mothers, kid needs their fathers, but it's really terrible that, you know, especially in the black community, this type of thing happens. Like Tyrese is just a public figure, and he is visible. So we all talking about him because of that. But this is happening to some random black father right now. Hell, it's not just, again, it's yes, it is prevalent in the black community, you know, in the U.S., but it's not only the black men that's dealing with this. It is a lot of other groups dealing with this nonsense. It's mainly black and white men that are dealing with this. I rarely see Asian men dealing with it. I don't typically see Latin American men deal with it. I don't see that. Not too often. I'm sure it may happen. It's possible, but I just don't see it at the scale that we see it when it comes to the black community and the white community within the U.S. Anyway, I can't really speak for other countries, but it is something that's really, really bad. And I want to say this real quick when it comes to the black community and going through child support and all this other stuff. You know, we talk about racism in this country a lot, and you know, black women, they talk about racism a lot. Black men talk about racism a lot. But you would think that one of the most racist institutions in the country, which is the judicial system, that most black people would try to avoid, with as much as possible. But it seems that the black woman enjoys using the judicial system against her own man. Especially when it comes to child support and things like that. I mean, I've seen there's a lot of black American men who have criminal records because of the child support situation. You know, maybe I should do a deeper dive in that, you know, pull up some research and stuff like that. But I mean, the outside looking in and just being a guy who's just paying some attention to this type of thing, I'm seeing that black women, y'all really do use the white man's judicial system against the black man, and some of y'all really do seem to enjoy doing that shit. Just an observation. I think I might do a video on that and pull some data together and actually do some real research and see, you know, how far the rabbit hole goes. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Until the next one, y'all be easy.